So me and Jay are in. We've been much braver this week. Last week we started off at Betchworth Castle. That's the bird. Try and light up the area for me so I can film. Yes. Let's go a bit further. And this week we've brought you to Pluckley, Daring Woods. Now we're not original in this. Loads of people have been here, loads of paranormal ghost hunters. We will not use paranormal devices, so we won't use spirit boxes, spirit talkers, spirit apps, K2 meters, will we?
No.
So we're just coming here really. We've got here in the dusk. I'll see if I can show you a bit of the sky. There's the sky. Now Daring Woods has got quite a history, hasn't it? We've parked in an area that a lot of people don't often come to. We're going to have a little walk. Try and, if you can, and light up, yes?
Yeah.
So Jay is going to tell us a bit about some of the history which I haven't heard many YouTubers speak about. So go through what you found out on the internet about this group of people who died in these woods. Tell us about that.
They went out on a Halloween night, and the next morning 20 bodies were found all together, piled up.
And am I right in thinking they were from a local village?
Yes, it was about 20 minutes away. I can't remember the name of the village.
Can't remember the name of the village. Maybe we'll have to look that up, and I'll put that in the text.
Yeah.
On the video, yes? But this is Daring Woods. What else do we know about it? There've been various YouTubers have said that it's haunted and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
What else do we think we know about it? We've had about 8 trips here, haven't we?
Yeah.
Because we don't live locally to Kent, which is where this forest is located, but we live near enough that we've been able to have a number of trips here, really to do a recce. When we first came here, we parked up in the main car park, which is where most of the YouTubers seem to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
And by the way, if you see a mist drifting in front of the camera, it's because Jay is smoking. And we've found another place to come into the forest. So actually, if I turn to the right, over there is actually a farmer's field. If I put the torch down, you'll see the farmer's field. Daring Woods is actually up for sale at the moment. I don't know who runs it, but is it National Trust?
I think so.
Yeah, National Trust.
Maybe, yeah.
So we're going to walk down here. Can you make sure you light up the way? So if we capture anything on camera, yes. So I'm always going to go first. Jay is going to follow me. So we've got here. What do we feel right now? Let's tell people what we feel right now, because we're just going on our feelings. We're not using.
Oh, it's fucking cold, isn't it? It's very cold.
It is very cold. It's bitterly cold, isn't it? Do we feel creeped out right now?
Not right now.
No, I
It's
don't.
gonna get darker.
Now, it is said that the forest, there are screams heard in the forest in the distance. Can you try and always light up where I'm pointing the camera? That's it, so people get as good. Can you see the image that I'm getting? Yeah. Yes. But it's difficult to say because nobody really, I mean, people have caught. I was saying there was one chap on YouTube, I'm not going to say his name, but a very, very brave guy who comes in here on his own, and he was filming. He sets up a remote camera from a distance, and then he leaves the camera set up remotely, and he then sets off and goes up, I don't know, about a quarter of a mile down the forest path. And when he came back, can you make sure you light up that's it, good boy. This is my son, by the way, to anybody who's watching. So he then catches, when he came back to the camera that he'd set up remotely, the camera had been lifted up, turned around and switched off. Now that is really creepy, because the strength that it would take to lift up a heavy camera, mind the water here, turn a camera around and then, I don't know, that's inexplicable. I mean, it's not quite dark, is it?
No, but it's getting creepy as you go through.
Is it?
Do you not feel it?
No, not particularly. I'm not too bad. Can you just make sure you light up where I'm filming? Smell. Bluebells.
Yeah.
We're being quite brave because the few recce's we've had in here, that's the train. Now there's a train that runs through Pluckley, isn't there?
Yeah, I looked up.
Yes, and there's also clips of the train if you want to see it going through the middle of Deering Woods. And we've actually driven round there because, as I say, we've had a few trips here. And we're certainly being braver this time than we've been before, would you say?
Yeah.
Did you feel creeped out now?
Yeah, but I think, like, just be very quiet. Maybe you'll hear a lot more things.
Okay, well, I'm only sort of doing a...
No, I know.
Oh no. This isn't good, hang on. Right, stay on right on the side, yes? Keep on the side. Now the thing is with Deering Woods is there's lots of paranormal investigators that come here. We are not the only people that have been to these woods. So can you try and keep the light, darling? That's it. There's lots of people that have been here.
Have you got the third torch, haven't you?
Hey? Yes, I have.
Give me the third.
Okay, hang on. Let me just...
What one is it in?
Yes, it's in there.
Yeah.
It's not quite as powerful, I don't think, but switch it on. Yes?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Good. Try not to walk in front of the camera as well. We don't have night vision on these cameras. Be careful of the soil. We don't have night vision. We're going to stop every now and again and just film around. But it's called the Screaming Woods, isn't it?
Let me tell you, as you go in, it just gets darker and darker.
Hmm.
No, I mean, colder and colder.
Yes, it does. The temperature, I mean, yes, we're in the middle of the Kent countryside, in fairness, but the temperature in here, I try not to walk in front of the camera, yes? The temperature in this place really drops, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we don't know where these people died in these woods, do we?
No.
When we came here the first time, let's talk about what we think we heard. And this was last year. We're going back a year, aren't we?
Yeah, various noises, wasn't it?
Yes. Did we think we heard any... Try not to walk in front of the camera. Did we hear any screaming?
No, I don't know. I think the last time we came here was the worst, with all the birds.
Yes, that was very weird. Now, we parked up. Let's talk about that. We parked up in the car park, which we're going to go and sit in the car. I'm probably going to get out for a bit. And as we were sitting there, describe what we heard. It was midnight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the alarms of birds.
Yes.
In distress.
It was.
Very, very distress.
Sending out calls to each other because... Try not to go too far ahead of me. It was the sound of birds calling out to each other, which was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is my torch fading a bit?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yeah, yours is dead as well.
Is yours dead?
No, see how that's mine? See?
Can I swap? There, you take that one.
You got it?
Yeah, I don't know why. Can you try narrowing the beam a bit?
Or making it straight, or
Yes.
doesn't really change.
Still not bad, is it? Don't forget there were quite a few other people parked up in the car park
Yeah, I know.
down there. So,
What a distance though, eh? If you used to walk it.
yeah.
Take a while.
Is your torch all right? One of them is and one of them isn't.
They're not as bright as that one you got. But see?
Well, I've got batteries in the car.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's only really just getting dark properly, isn't it? That's interesting. Look at this on the camera. I've never noticed that. Look, the camera's trying to focus on something. Can you see?
Yeah.
And yet if I move it over here,
Focus on something different.
look, it stops.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
No.
Look, look.
Yeah, I do get what you're saying.
No, have a look.
I'll have to.
So if I go back,
Uses the box.
if I go back here, that's interesting, isn't it? How weird. Shall we go just a little bit further?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I know this creeps you out, this place, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's fine. We won't go very much further. I just want to avoid all that muck. Do you feel creeped out?
It's a bit of both.
What? Go on. Say. Explain. What do you feel?
Don't know, it's the noises around you, isn't it?
Well, we haven't actually heard anything. It's very silent.
Yeah, I meant like the distance, like sheep.
Yeah. Well,
Animals.
that's only sheep. Can you just turn the end of this just to adjust the beam a little bit, just to make it a little bit broader? So, that's it. That's it. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Gives a bit of a better picture. We won't go much further.
We've been a lot braver.
Yes, yes, we have. And I think it's good. I think it's good to push yourself. It's interesting how back there the camera went into sort of tried to focus.
Yeah.
That's weird. It's very cold, isn't it? Do you think my torch has faded a bit?
No.
No,
Very
it's not.
suddenly.
But yours have.
Yeah, this one's gone.
Right.
This
Okay.
one's a little bit gone.
Okay. Remember which one that is, and I'll change the batteries because I've got them in the car.
You didn't change them earlier?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I only changed one torch.
Yeah.
So, what are we hearing in terms of sounds?
Nothing yet. I think we're going to get very interesting results with just sitting in the car with no torches.
Well, I'm definitely going to go down a little bit
Yeah.
because I feel braver now than I did. I just want to go down here and then we'll go back. We've done well.
Oh, yeah. We're quite a distance, aren't we?
Yes, we have. We've done very well. We've been much braver. It is scary, but you have to kind of wonder whether that's because of the reputation it has. You know, and all the stories that YouTubers and... That's just a bird. You have to wonder whether it's, you know, at the end of the day, whether it is just woodland. We want to go to other places eventually, don't we?
Yeah.
But we thought we'd come here because, as I say, we've had a few trips here now. There's a moth, and we thought it would be interesting. Didn't we?
Yeah, it is interesting.
Okay. Do you want to start walking back? Shall I go first? It's only the train, which we know about. Although people keep saying this forest is massive, because we've been here in daylight as well and we've walked through it, haven't we? It isn't quite as massive as everybody says it is it? I mean, I'm talking about sort of area-wise, just general circumference. Everybody keeps saying it's, you know, it's huge and all the rest of it, but it isn't quite as big as everybody makes out it is. And bear in mind, you've got the Deering railway line that runs through it as well. Pluckley, sorry. Deering. It's not Deering, is it? It's Deering. Okay, which way are we going?
It would have been this one.
This way, okay.
And then straight.
Yes. Oh yes, that's right. Yes, that's the thing at night, isn't it? It's very disorientating, isn't it? Mm? You okay? Well, I think we've been a lot braver, have we not? Mm? When we got out of the car, for example, I heard an owl in the distance, and I think it's quite easy to get spooked by natural sounds. Try not to walk too far ahead, yeah? It's easy to get spooked by natural sounds. It's the reputation of the place more than anything. The ground is still quite damp, although we're in May, but we have had a lot of rain, haven't we, recently?
Yeah, we have.
So, yes, it can still be quite muddy in places. But how do you feel I feel spooked, but I don't feel like I need to run.
Yeah, bit of fun.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because this is what we're doing, isn't it? We're relying on our natural feelings
Yeah.
rather than on silly, well, what we perceive as being silly talking devices. Where you okay?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's just navigate this bit. Go away. It's better. Yeah, we're just having to stay on the side. The road's not far off now. I can see the road in the distance. Well, I haven't actually heard anything
No.
particularly that's... Just pause for a minute. Have you? I haven't heard anything. Other than sort of natural creaking of a woodland at night. Right. When we first came here last year, we definitely both heard something, but we were in that... They do say that the other bit, sort of what we call the main car park, is actually more active than some of the rest of the forest. I don't know how true that is. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, can you smell that lovely? You smell the lovely wildflowers?
Yeah.
Nice. What was that?
What?
Don't know, I heard something.
Might have been me walking.
Okay. Okay. What?
Did you not hear the banging?
No. Where?
Like deep in the area.
Banging?
I don't know if that's the car or...
I think it's the car going over the road. You alright? You okay?
Yeah.
What did you hear?
I don't know, banging and...
Alright. I can hear things in the distance,
Yeah.
but that's more like sheep and noises like that. That's an owl. What was that? That's sheep. Do you feel creeped out here? That's sheep in the distance. I think it's coming up for lambing season. Can you mind out the camera, please? That's it. That's it. Well done. Yeah, I heard that. What was that?
Again, in the middle of nowhere, trains do come here often.
Yes, they do. Yes, they certainly do. You just have a quick look at this bit. Hang on, it's a bit. No, maybe not. It's all watery. It is. The train in the distance. You okay? Yes, there's a lot of sheep. Let's just go this little bit. We've done well, haven't we? Been brave? We're not going to go far. We're nearly back at the car. We've just turned off. Just have a little look in a different bit before we go back to the main car park. Sheep are very noisy, but then I think it's lambing season, April, May. Well, we won't go any further. Wasn't this the bit we came to before?
Yeah.
You can hear the cars going by.